This right here is Chileegbo Hinneh, and I don't care if I'm pronouncing his name rightly or not. Um, he was arrested. He's 42 years old, and he was arrested for forging Waec certificates and impersonating a Wassce staff member. You know, obviously, a lot of people will not even be surprised because there are a lot of people that are forging Waec documents, especially inside Liberia. Meaning because our wire, our wire governing body, the entire wire office, it's like a parking lot. Literally, it's like a parking lot, and 99% of our documents of our records is not even really safe. Everything is just in paper, and I'm talking like this as if I'm in support of what this guy did. I don't support him whatsoever. He is a criminal. He deserves to be arrested, and he deserves every bit of punishment that is coming his way. My thing is this, right? I'm saying that the Waec of Liberia, Waec office of Liberia, they make it very easy for people to impersonate their staff members. Why am I stumbling my words? Yeah, the Waec office in Liberia, they make it very, very easy for people to impersonate their staff members. They make it very easy for people to forge their documents. I'm not even talking about people who never even went to school and they never finished school and they want a Waec certificate. I'm talking about people who went to school and finished school. Waec certificate shouldn't just be a paper that if you lose it, then you have to go sit back in the Waec in the exam and take it before you can get it. Liberia is not the only country that gave Waec certificate, but we are the only country when somebody goes sit for the Waec, when they pass, if they lose that Waec certificate, they have to go resit the Waec again before they can get another certificate. Like, where is the system? Where is the record system where you can just go log in and just dial somebody, Waec number? I know my Waec number, and I started Waec all the way back in 2010, 2011. I still remember my Waec number, but I have tried so hard to get my Waec certificate back, and I can't get it. Right? Every time I'm in Liberia, when I try to get it back, they say, "Oh yeah, you have to plan, and actually reset the wire for you to be able to get your wire certificate. If you lose your wire certificate, you have to reset the wire to get a certificate. The wire cannot reprint certificate. What the hell are you guys here for? Why? I mean, how are you guys even keeping records? Your records are still in the papers. If somebody can come from 2010 and you can give them their wire certificate back, imagine people who took their wire back in 05, 2005 or 2000 or even 1999. They can kiss their wire certificate goodbye, right? This is the problem. So there are some people that took WAEC 2022 and they have already lost their WAEC certificate. There should be a way where people can be able to reprint the WAEC certificate. This is a certificate that you cannot attend any higher institution without this document. Why is it you are making it a one-time printing? Like you can't reprint it again. As if Liberia is the only country that gave WAEC certificate out. Other country does it. Right? Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, they all give WAEC certificate. And they reprint it out because they know there are millions of people that sit these exams, and definitely there are going to be millions of them that are going to lose this one document. Right? If you say you can't reprint the document, there are going to be people there always making ways, trying to find way to forge it. There are a lot of people that actually went and sat that Waec and passed it, but they can't get a Waec certificate back because they lost it. Maybe their house got on fire. Maybe somebody, broke into their house and stole it. Everything that was in the house and the Waec document was money. You name it, right? They lose the Waec certificate and they're trying to get it back because they want to do other things with their life and they can't do it without the Waec certificate. And when they come to the Waec office to reprint their Waec certificate, the Waec office is saying that no, we don't reprint. Oh no, we don't reprint. What do you mean you don't reprint? So you guys are giving even way more excuse, way more reason to people like this Chileegbo guy to go out there and find a way to forge Waec certificate, right? And him being him, you can tell that he has been doing this for a long period of time because he just got caught, right? And when somebody get caught doing something, trust me, they must have already been doing it for God knows how long, until now they get caught, right? So, yeah, man. Of course, obviously, Chileegbo had he had it coming a long time. He had it coming. Nobody is supporting him whatsoever. But I'm just saying, the Waec office in Liberia, they have to, they have to start reprinting people's certificates. If you have a record that shows that John Brown took the Waec so and so year and they got so and so score, start reprinting people's certificate. It will reduce the amount of pressure that these people get. Normal people get to go out there and start forging certificate, impersonating, Waec staff members and all these things. Why do you think that is? I'm not saying all the people that are forging Waec certificate, they are all people that lost their Waec certificate. No, there might be somebody who is forging a certificate because they did not make it through. Just like what just happened. We had like thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people, 50,000 people to be precise, that actually failed the Waec, that just, people, the student just sat, right? So you got like thousands of people failing the Waec, and not some of them, they don't have the patience to go back and sit down and retake the Waec. So they will resort to what? To people like Mr. Hinneh, right? Like, yo, can you reprint or can you forge a Waec certificate for me? I have this program that is coming up, or I apply to the university. I can't go there without my Waec certificate. If you can forge it, I'll be more than happy. Of course, people like Chileegbo at that time, they will be more than happy to do that, to get our money. But I'm saying there are also thousands of students who rightfully sat the Waec and passed it, but they misplaced their Waec certificate. And in Liberia, when you do that, you can't get your Waec certificate again. Because why? The Waec office do not reprint. In Liberia, of course. Other countries, of course, they do reprint. They do 100% reprint. As a matter of fact, if you are a Liberian student and then you apply to an international university, if you don't have a Waec certificate, they tell you, go and reprint it. But you say, no, they don't reprint Waec certificate. You say, why? You are not the only person that come to our university with from West Africa with Waec certificate. There are people from Ghana, there are people from Nigeria, Gambia. They all come with Waec certificate. Sometimes they don't have it, and we tell them to go reprint. They reprint. They tell their people to reprint it, and they reprint their Waec certificate. So you can't lie to us. Outsiders don't believe that Liberia, they don't reprint Waec certificate. This is a problem. It's a huge problem. I know I'm using this thief, this criminal, this impersonator, this forger, story to stomp on the Waec office in Liberia. I've been wanting to do this a long time ago. It just gave me the perfect chance for me to do it. So yeah, the Waec office in Liberia, they need to do better. They need to wake up and do 100% better, because this is not good enough, man. It's not good enough. You guys need to start reprinting people Waec certificates.